Lufthansa operated 18,000 empty or near-empty flights this winter to avoid losing airport slots, including 3,000 flights under the Brussels Airlines banner.
This post received a score of 7,700, with an upvote ratio of 98%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Really good for the environment.
Really gives you faith about what's going to win in the battle of climate change versus next quarter's profits. A.
Don't Look Up is basically about this. It's got mixed reviews, but it was a pretty interesting take on the whole end of the world genre.
A. That film describes a lot of big decisions humanity has done, ranging from the environment to war. We bumble from problem to problem before it finally blows up in our face.
Big Corps would trade 10 years of your grandkids' life to an extra 0.01% on their margins. They trade 10 years off of everybody's grandkids' life.
They turn their own parents' lifespans into investment vehicles if at all possible.
All those emissions. Who was responsible for those rules? I don't know much about Lufthansa, but just focusing the blame where it should be.
The U.S. has 3 airports that operate like this, requiring a certain number of flights to maintain held slots. Edit. Thanks to EU, ZIC-C for the clarification. Either way, as I understand it, these rules were ordered waived by the FAA during COVID to remove one more barrier for airlines to operate during the pandemic.
JFK, Ronald Reagan, in D.C., LaGuardia, Aspen, in the winter, and occasionally San Francisco. Slots are incredibly annoying for private jet charters. I'm so glad I don't do many flights in Europe. Fun fact: my training materials when I joined the aviation industry listed the U.S. airports which use slots. For Aspen they wrote during peak traffic in winter. And for San Francisco, wrote random and whenever they feel like it.
IIRCSFO has serious fog visibility issues. They might be restricting who can use the airport based on how impacted by the weather they are. Was there a special rule put into place after the 2013 crash in SFO? The C flight that bottomed out a perfectly good plane.
Glad I got the bag for life and those energy-saving light bulbs.
Lemfau. And keep eating Beyond Meat, it's making a difference. If we all just ate one Beyond Meat burger per week, the climate would be fixed.
Sorry mate, I'm a Beyond Sausage guy. Impossible has the better burgers. But seriously, individual choices have very little IMPCT and we need to do something about industrial policy in this society.
I know, man. Unfortunately, the power to make massively significant changes lies in the hands of lawmakers, who are all bought out by the industries they regulate. I hate it.
So if you're on those near-empty flights, do you get your seat upgraded? Or do you have to sit as one of like 3 cramped people in third while second and first are empty?
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.